Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the party. Guess who's not wearing face makeup today? I shaved before I started filming and my neck feels really irritated. I actually was putting off filming because I thought it was gonna look all red and gross, but it actually doesn't look that bad now that I'm looking at myself. Today's video is going to be a bit of a kind of a rambly sort of a video. My setup is different today. The camera's going to keep moving because this stupid ring light doesn't want to stay in place. Today's video is basically just going to be me doing some eyeshadow with a palette that I can't seem to open. This bad boy. This is the Major Dimension 2 Rose palette from Patrick Ta, and this is honestly one of my favorite, if not my favorite, palettes released this year. And so I'm just going to be playing with this one today, and I'm going to be talking about the Sephora VIB sale. So I thought that I would just talk a little bit about the Sephora VIB sale because I finally reached Rouge. I don't know if I'm like proud of that or maybe I'm a little ashamed, because if you don't know, in order to become Rouge, I'm trying to decide what I want to use here. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start with this. We're going to go in with that and see what happens. But in order to become Rouge, you have to, throughout the course of the year, spend $1,000. I think I became VIB around this time last year. And then this year, I kind of sort of made it a goal to become Rouge in time for the VIB sale. And honestly, I don't know how much I really like the benefits that come with being Rouge. Because, like, really, all you get is like 20% during the VIB sale, as opposed to 15 if you're VIB or 10 if you're just a beauty insider. And, like, it's a 5% difference. Is that really so great? I think I'm going to deepen up with the deepest matte here on the outer part of the eye. But yeah, so I kind of, I was buying a lot from Sephora throughout the year. And it wasn't just, makeup products. I don't want anybody to think that I'm just out here spending $1,000 on makeup products. I mean, I'm sure I have spent at least $1,000 on makeup products throughout the year, but not just at Sephora, But, I buy some skincare stuff from Sephora. I've bought, presents for other people at Sephora, fragrances and things. So not just makeup stuff. Don't judge me. But yeah, I just became Rouge. And, going into the Sephora VIB sale, which for me now starts on the 28th because I am Rouge, I get 20% off. And I always have the worst time trying to blend out on this eye, this side, my left side. But as we're inching closer to the sale, I'm looking at everything on like my wish list and stuff, and I'm just kind of like, is 20% even enough? Like, do I even want to spend this money on these products, like, at this point in time? And I know other brands, like brands that sell their products at Sephora, tend to have better sales around the time that Sephora has their sales. But I think, the sale that's happening on Friday, it comes earlier than other companies' sales, Other companies are going to put their stuff on sale, for Black Friday and things like that. And so I don't know, I'm just like questioning. Like, I don't think I want to buy any Natasha Denona because I can get better sales on things directly from Natasha Denona. I feel like I need to stop slouching so much. I gotta sit up. But yeah, when Natasha Denona puts their stuff on sale, it's gonna be better than just like, oh, 20% off of like a single palette. Like when I got my Circo Loco and Triochrome palettes on sale, my husband and I split the price of them. He was gonna buy them for me for my birthday, and I was like, okay, well, I'll pay for one because it was a bundle, you know? So it was like $170 for both palettes, which meant that each palette was 85. So I was like, okay, I'll pay for half and you can pay for the other half, and I guess the tax because it's a gift, right? And like that came to a lot less than 20% off, you know? Like that was a bigger percentage off, and like those are the kind of deals that the actual brands will have during these events and things. And like, yeah, if I didn't specifically want those two palettes, I think there were other couplings of palettes that I could have gotten. I think maybe like Biba and Triochrome, or maybe Biba and Circo Loco were coupled together. You know, so I could have gotten another deal if I wanted to. But like, what if there were no special deals where it was like I wanted both palettes, right? So like, there's always a risk if I'm gonna wait for another sale. There's always a risk that like maybe that one won't be better like I hope that it will be. But I don't know. I'm looking at my wish list, and I just really don't think that I want to spend the money right now on most of the products that are on there. However, I will say that Danessa Myricks palette that I talked about, that palette definitely seems like the kind of thing that I should buy during the sale. Take advantage of that. I don't really know what kind of deals Danessa Myricks does, like through their own website. I've never gone to their website. I've never shopped from the brand. I don't know what the buying experience would be like from them. How do we look? But I think that it would be best to just buy that palette during the Sephora sale, right? Worked my way up to being rouge. I deserve to get my 20% off. Let's eat a moon pie. It's a pumpkin spice moon pie. Never had these before. We got it at the Cracker Barrel. We were there last night. I don't know how I feel about that. What a nice little neutral look this is, right? Pretty cool, huh? I'm not done though. I'm still gonna do some shimmers. Let me get cozy on this couch. But back to what I was saying. I had kind of made up my mind that when the sale rolled around, that would be the product that I was gonna get. I'm gonna use this pink shimmer here. But yeah, I'd kind of made up my mind that that was what I was gonna do, basically, right? But here's the catch. That palette had sold out, right? But I was like, oh, okay, maybe it'll come back in time for the sale. So I told Sephora to notify me when it came back, you know? Signed up for the email. I got the email. like a few days ago. It was back in stock. I was like, oh, sick, awesome. Hopefully it stays in stock long enough, for me to get it in the sale. I checked back, I think it was yesterday. It's gone. It's sold out again. So now I'm like, okay, well, the sale is on Friday. If the palette doesn't come back in stock in time, I guess I'm just not going to take advantage of the sale, right? That was basically all that I really was like gung-ho about getting. I mean, I have a bunch of Natasha Denona stuff in or on my wish list, right? And for a while there, I was thinking like, oh, I can't wait for the Sephora VIB sale because I can get stuff from Natasha Denona on sale. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? It might just be better to wait for the holiday sales, see what Natasha Denona does for their holiday sale. I love this palette, you guys. I don't even know if you can see on camera how awesome it is. I feel like I'm going to fall off my couch right now. I'm leaning so far forward. For my inner corner, I'm going to go in with this gold shade. We're going to see how that goes. I hope it's light enough. It should be. Get in there. So yeah, like I said, oh my god, the fallout. What the hell? I think that I'm just going to wait on the Natasha Denona stuff. Like, I'm not even super excited about any of the products from Natasha Denona that I have on my wish list. It's just like, at this point, I'm kind of like collecting Natasha Denona, sort of like how I started collecting ColourPop stuff for a while there. Like, especially their 9-pan palettes. I was collecting a lot of those 9-pan palettes from ColourPop. You'll see them in a future video. I took some time off of work. Next week I'm gonna be off and I'm gonna film a bunch of videos. It's gonna be exciting. But the palettes that I'm collecting from Natasha Denona are the mid-size palettes. I said palettes weird. The mid-size palettes. And basically, I have every single one of them, including Sunrise, which I don't even think is on Sephora anymore. I think it's just available through Natasha Denona's website. And the Love palette, which is definitely not on Sephora anymore. It's definitely only on Natasha Denona's website. I know that for a fact because I went looking for it on Sephora, but it is not there. You can only get it on Natasha Denona's website. I'm into this. I like this. So I have all of the mid-size palettes that have ever come out, actually, except for the Bronze palette and the Glam palette. So if you know what those look like, those are like kind of the more boring ones. They're like, super neutral palettes, right? That you can get in the mid-size. See, I don't mind these colors under my eye. Look how nice that looks. I'm usually so hateful of anything going under my eye, but this stuff looks good. Yeah, the boring neutral ones are the only ones that I don't own. And so those are the only ones that are like on my wish list. And I just, do I want to spend the money on those right now just for the sake of like having all of the mid-size palettes? The answer to that, honestly, like realistically, is no. I really don't want to. So when I kind of decided, okay, I don't want to waste money just buying those to have them, right? I'll probably get them eventually. Like, I'm not saying that I'll never ever get them. I'll probably get them eventually, but it's not a right now thing. It's not something that I need right away. That's super dark, so I'm going to go back in with the lighter shade over it. And I'm just going to blend it. I don't think it's doing anything. It fully doesn't even look like it's doing anything. And it's making my eyes start to tear. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. I'm going to keep working on it though. So, since I kind of decided that I wasn't going to get the middies, my next thing was like, oh, well, maybe I'll grab some of the minis, because I am kind of intrigued by those. I got the Mini Love and the Mini Crush, which are like the pink palettes, kind of inspired by the Love palette. They're like offshoots of the Love palette. Look at this. What's up with that? And I really, really like those palettes. They go really well with both the Love palette and the Retro, actually. I think that the Mini Crush goes really nicely with the Retro. I feel like it has more in common with the Retro than the Mini Retro. So those are really nice palettes. So then I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll get some more mini Natasha Denona palettes, and then I can like kind of bring them places if I go anywhere. I don't have to worry about like, oh no, what eyeshadow am I gonna bring? Because other than Natasha Denona, I only really have mini like ColourPop palettes. And I do like the quads, but I feel like I need something else, you know? I feel like I need something a little bit deeper a lot of the time. Like the ColourPop palettes really don't tend to have the best range in depth, but that's something that I think that the Natasha Denona palettes get right. There's a lot of range in the depth in those palettes, and that's something that I really like. So I started considering those, right? But then I was like, I don't know. They're the ones that I have on my wish list now. They're all pretty neutral, and I just don't know how passionate I am about them, you know? Because I'm not the biggest fan of like completely neutral stuff, and I have so much neutral stuff. And how often am I really going to be like traveling and bringing... I don't really go places. That's the thing. I don't really go places. If I was traveling more, I'd be like, yeah, let me get these freaking minis. I'm going to get so much use out of this. I don't go anywhere, ever, under any circumstances. I hate leaving the house. I hate travel. Travel stresses me out, and I would rather die than go on a plane. So, where am I going? You know? Where am I taking mini palettes? So that kind of was like, okay, maybe I won't get the mini palettes. Then I was adding all these things to my wish list that I want to get for like face products, because I'm getting into the face products, right? This is so overly smoky. This is too much. I think the bottom is a little too much. It was fine right up until the moment that I added that deep shade. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cute. I don't understand what's happening here, though. Why is this being hateful? Why does it look like that? I'm going to continue to work on it. But anyway. But, like, I just got... Oh my god. I just got the one size stuff. And I don't want to, like, rush into buying all these face products, because like makeup expires and I don't want to have all this stuff that I don't really think I'm gonna go through all that fast, and I really don't think that I'm gonna go through face makeup all that fast. I'm just hoping that this one will kind of blend it a little bit better. Look, there's my mirror. This might be a losing battle, you guys. Look at this. A losing battle. Oh no, yeah, it's a for sure lost battle. I've already lost. I'm taking more of the lighter, like, kind of pinky rosy shade and just trying to, like, make it not look psycho out here. Why is this happening? Oh my gosh. But anywho, so I have like Fenty blushes. I actually just added some Patrick Ta blushes because I hear a lot of good things about them. I have more one size stuff because I want to try more like shades of the things that I have. I think I actually want to get whatever. We'll talk about that another day. But I don't want to buy face products. I don't think that I need them just yet. I want to just like be happy with what I have. Does this look okay? Do I look crazy? But anyway, look, the farther back I lean, the more dead I look. Anyway, I think that, I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, am I just gonna skip this damn sale? Like, I'm finally Rouge. I finally get the 20% off. But is it worth it? Like, should I just skip the sale? And then I was thinking, like, maybe I could buy, like, fragrances. Maybe I could buy gifts. And then I keep doing the math. I'm like, 20% is nothing. Nothing. I mean, it's something. It's something, especially, you know, with, like, the Danessa Myricks palette. It's $125 or something like that. Or $135, however much money it is. 20% of that is a decent chunk of money, but like 20% off of like a mini Natasha Denona, which is $27, it's still like 20 something dollars for the palette. Like, it's not gonna, I could like get more off just using my points to get like the $10 off, you know? I'm never, ever, ever going to be happy with the fact that this looks like this. Whatever. I'm like gonna wash this off like real soon and go to bed. I just did this for the video. It's late, you guys. I just had to film this, you know, in time to get a video out for Wednesday. Oh, baby. I don't know why I always have such a hard time with my left eye. I'm really surprised that I haven't started, like, crying, though. This eye loves to cry. But anywho, now we're trying something different. We're trying the darker shade out here. Did that do it? Did that frickin' do it? I think it did it. I didn't want to like go dark because I didn't want it to be too intense. I didn't want it to look like a harsh line. But I think I had no other choice. Look, this side doesn't look anything like that. Does it look better like that? It might. Maybe I'll do that on the other side. Maybe. I'm definitely doing it on the other side. But anyway, I feel like I keep derailing this video. I'm like not in filming mode right now. I'm like fully checked out. Oh my god, that's so much. It's over. I've ruined the whole look. Oh god. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, let's smoke it out. Oh. I can fix it. I swear. Why did I think that was a good idea? What the hell? Well, there you go. Oh, you guys, I can't. I can still fix this. Just you wait. You wait and see. I'm gonna make it better. I think. Where the hell was I? I was talking about my damn wish list. Oh, she's smoky now. By the way, just to be very, very clear, this is fully not the palette's fault, just in case you got the impression that it was somehow related to the palette. I mean, I don't know how you could get that impression, because it's clearly just me being a moron. But don't blame it on my nice palette. It's a good palette. The eye's starting to tear. The disaster that this has become. Okay, let me just take a little bit of this, run it up just a little higher over here, just try to make this even, and then I'll take more of the light one, run it, and then I'm gonna call the look done. I'm gonna stop tweaking it because I'm killing myself. Smoky as hell, you guys. Smoky as hell. Okay, I'm gonna stop digging into these shadows because I don't want them to like vanish out of existence from me using so much of them. How does that look? Uneven still? Yeah, kind of. I don't know, what do you think? Is it delightfully smoky or is it horrible? You know what I could do? I've had an idea. I'm gonna put some shimmer highlight up on the brow, and that will kind of blur, or at least I'm hoping that it will blur the lines. Okay, I think it's working. See, you guys, I'm not the worst makeup artist on earth. Oh yeah, see? Watch, I'm gonna mess it up more. But anyway, in conclusion, I don't know what I'm going to do about this Sephora sale. And I'm not gonna stress about it too much, but I have been thinking about it a lot, so I did want to talk about it in a video. I messed it up. So predictable. Is it better? Is it worse? Could it have gotten any worse? Actually, it kind of looks okay. What do you think? Does it kind of look okay? I guess let me know down in the comments, like, hey, you should save your money, or you should buy this thing or that thing. I don't know. I'm just so conflicted because, like, do I want to take advantage of the sale? Do I want to just skip it? Do I want to put more shimmer in different places? For sure I do. Watch this. You ever just see somebody OD on shimmer? Because that's exactly what's happening here tonight. Okay, so the number one tip from this evening's video, don't ever do anything the way that I do it. But whatever, this wasn't a super serious video. This wasn't a super serious makeup look. I didn't want to film something that was, look at this, that would be super long like my last video, because my last video took over a whole day to upload in anything better than 360p, and it pissed me off. So this one's shorter, it's a little more uninspired because I have more ideas, but I didn't have enough time to do all the things that I wanted to do. And I also wanted to talk about the sale, but my mind is so jumbled right now because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have an itchy eyebrow. It would just make life so much easier if the Danessa Myricks palette came back in stock and I could just be like, okay, I'll get that. Easy enough. But I don't think it's going to come back in time. I don't know. Either that or it will come back and then sell out again. That's what I'm afraid of. But maybe I'll do an update after the sale ends and I'll be like, hey, this is what I chose to do. Go ahead and judge me. But anyway, I hope that you liked watching me struggle, and I will be providing better content in the next video. Oh, I might do a bonus video for Halloween. We'll see. I look how red. What is that? What the hell? Yeah, I might do a bonus video for Halloween because I might. I mean, I'm gonna have time to film. I have several days off coming up, like I said, and I have several video ideas that I want to do, and yeah, I'm excited. You should be excited too. Sorry that this video is kind of whack. Forgive me. But anyway, I'll be seeing you soon. Have a lovely day.